Hi, folks. Again, my search for stupid on the internet has borne fruit. This poor flat earther cannot scale or math, and like every other flat earther, he's very confident in his assertions. It's even a challenge to debunk him because he seems to ramble and use terms that don't apply to what he's saying. Let's take a look.
Welcome, everyone. So let's talk about this triangle at the top of the Gleason's map. Everybody says it's a Masonic triangle. Well, it is an isosceles triangle. I'm not so sure it's Masonic. By looking at it, if you notice all the 3 points, the base of the triangle is at a very specific position of the 45-degree south latitude.
No, it's not. 45 degrees south latitude cuts through Argentina, Chile, and New Zealand. Where's that on your projection?
Now, what's interesting is that if you flip it upside down, it points exactly to the North Pole. Now, this is very important because by doing that, it actually marks the position of the base as being measurable. So in other words, the distance from the base to the top of the sun emblem that's on the map is equal to the distance between the base of the triangle and the North Pole. And by doing that, we can calculate the distance because longitudinal lines are equidistant on a circle map and as azimuthal equidistant map. And we can calculate the distance because every degree is 60 nautical miles.
This is a great example of somebody talking about something he does not understand. He just said that longitudinal lines are equidistant, i.e. parallel. That's not true. Lines of latitude are parallel, but longitudinal lines converge as you near the poles. You need look no further than the projection that he's showing on screen to see the longitudinal lines are not parallel.
So let's look at what they've told us so far. The moon is 238,000 miles away from the Earth. There's 29.5 average moon days. That's a synodic. I'm assuming that's on a yearly basis. Couldn't really find that on Wikipedia.
What the hell is moon length? And what do you mean by 29.5 days on an annual basis? Are you talking about the moon phase cycle? I think that's what you mean. And stop using Wikipedia. It's not a scholarly source.
And the distance to the sun versus the moon is 390 times. But they always say it's 400 times further away than the moon is to the Earth.
Hold on. So you just said that they told us the moon is 390 times farther away. And now you're saying that they said it's 400 times away. How many theys do you have?
So now we look at what we know so far, what we have discovered. We know from the North Pole to the equator is 90 degrees. We know from the equator to 45 degree south is another 45 degrees. So if we add them up, we have a total of 135 degrees. 135 degrees times 60 nautical miles, because 1 degree is equal to 60 nautical miles, comes out to 8,100 nautical miles. So according to this, the sun at the equator is 8,100 nautical miles, or 9,321 statute miles, up in the sky.
What? Why are you adding 90 to 45? And I'm not even following your math. Let's see how far the sun actually is away. Okay, so here's our Earth. Let's go see where our sun is going to be. All right, so here's where the sun is, 2.2 miles away from our 1 foot diameter Earth. Not really coinciding with the Gleason's map.
Now let's look at a little coincidence. The 8,100 miles, if you multiply that by the average moon length, comes out to 238,000 miles. If you take the 238,950 and multiply that by the 390 times distance, you also come out with 93 million miles. Interesting.
Okay, at this point, I don't know if he's lying or stupid. He just multiplied nautical miles by time and thinks that he got statute miles. Nautical miles and statute miles are not the same thing. And did you just say interesting? Where have I heard that word before?
17 feet.
I mean, it's his. Um, we don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head. Interesting. Interesting there. That's interesting.
Getting back to the triangle, here's one extra little tidbit. If you rotate the triangle and position the right corner to the North Pole as it states on the corner north, and the left corner is always pointing south, the sun now will point to the black line all the way around the map. And basically what it does is it tells us that the sun is coming from the east and that it's marking the hours of the earth as the sun rotates. Now, let me ask you something. What does this look like to you?
I'm not even sure what to do with this part of his video. He basically said if you move a thing to a different spot, it looks different. It's bad enough to multiply nautical miles by time and get statute miles. But it's as if he multiplied stupid times pareidolia and got flat Earth. He is stupid, but he's in good company with the other victims of my previous videos. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and look out for me Saturday on Non Sequitur Show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be debating a flat earther. Bye, folks.